Okay, I'll be doing many more videos on how to repair appliances. So subscribe. Hit the like button if you like the videos. And comment good or bad. Also, if I use a part to repair the appliances, I'll put a link in the description so you can buy from this channel. Let's get started. Okay, today's project, we're going to do a replacement of a control board on a gas GE stove, 4-burner. First thing we want to do is remove the plug and turn your gas off. And here's a replacement. That's your little display. You're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver as well as a 1/4-inch nut driver for the tools needed. Here's a closer look at the control board. The little green area as well as the touch pads will be removed. Okay, first thing we need to do is turn the stove to the rear. Go to the rear of the stove, because that's where you'll be removing the board from the rear. And there's 4 screws mounting the rear panel. You're going to need the 1/4-inch drive that I mentioned earlier to remove those 4 screws. Real simple. Takes seconds to do. That's 3 and that's 4. Okay, you'll remove the panel. Don't pull too hard because you have wires connected. You have 2 wires that has to be removed. White and a purple. White on the top, purple on the bottom. Let the cover hang a little. Don't drop it, just let it down. And there's your closer look up at the wires that you removed. Now here's the control panel here. And you're going to remove 2 more from the panel, a white and a red. Red on top, white on the bottom. That gave you power to the board there. Those are power to the board. Now you have 4 Phillips head screwdrivers that needs to be, that actually mounts the board onto the stove. Real easy, not hot. Well, first thing we're going to do is remove the ground, which is mounted to the board. Then remove the remaining 3 Phillips head screws. And these are the only screws that mount the board onto the stove. Really simple. This is a real simple job here. And we're trying to get off number 4 here. Okay, it's off. And just pull the board out. There you go. Now here's a look at the board out of the stove. You know, not in its housing. That's what the board is. Pretty small board. Real simple. Okay, we're going to remount the board. What you want to do is look in the front of the stove. Place it, line the holes up. And it'll kind of stick in there pretty easy. And just reverse what you've done before. What you're going to do. Okay, what you're gonna do is grab the ground wire, the green wire, mount that to the rear of the control board, and okay, now you're gonna put the remaining Phillips head screws back into the mounting phase of the control board. Next step, we're gonna put the wires back onto the board. The red wire on top, the white wire at the bottom. Now that powers your board up now. Now you're gonna do the purple and white wire. Just gonna send power to your igniters where your spark is. So you do the white and then you do the purple. White on top, purple on the bottom if you have the panel hanging like that. Make sure it's snug. Okay, now we're gonna put the panel back in place. Line the panel up with the back of the stove. Make sure the holes are aligned. You have to look for the holes in the panel and see the threaded. And make sure the panel slides underneath those black ends at the top of the stove. They have those little ends on there. The panel should slide underneath those little tabs and it'll line up right. And yes, put them in manually first. Once you got a couple of threads in there, the panel will line up good. There's 1, 2, and now we're gonna hear. Okay, we're screwing the bottom one in first. Screwing the upper right in, 2. Screwing the bottom in, bottom right, and upper left. Okay, now the control panel is secure and the job is done. Okay, I'll be doing many more how-to step-by-step videos on how to repair appliances. So hit the like button, comment, good or bad, subscribe to the station so you can see these videos. And if I am using a part to repair the appliance, a link will be in the description so you can buy from this channel. Have a good one.